Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about a pedal that will drastically improve your sound. I'm talking about the Wampler EGO Compressor. Now if you never tried compression and you might wondering how the hell can this improve your sound, you should watch this video. Now when I first learned about guitar effects like 15 years ago, I was all about modulation effects and of course distortion. Fuzz pedals never interested me that much, and the least favorite of mine were compressors. Compression to me was like some lame effect that was heavily overused in country music. And since that kind of music was never really my cup of tea, for the longest time I thought compression? Until I got my hands on a Boss ME70. The Boss ME70 is a multi-effects unit and it had a compressor on board. And I kind of accidentally stepped on it while I had distortion on and I was like, whoa, what's that? All of a sudden I had more punch, more power. It was just wow, man. So a compressor in a nutshell smooths out the dynamics between your loudest and your quietest note. So it evens it out, kind of. And it works very well on clean tones. It gives you more sustain, so you get an overall nicer clean sound. Just check it out. Pretty cool, right? The clean tone instantly sounds way more smooth and pro level like, you know what I mean? When I was a kid, when I started to play guitar, I often thought, why does David Gilmour's clean sound sound so nice, so tight? Compression. And this little bad boy here doesn't only improve your clean sounds. Notice when I turn my amplifier to a medium gain stage, bluesy overdrive, and I engage the compressor, it seems like I have way more gain going on, which I have actually not. It's just the magic of compression, and the playing gets way easier. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? Same settings on the amplifier, didn't touch a thing, just engage the compressor, bang. So you can pretty much have this as an always-on pedal on your board to just overall improve your guitar sound, not just for country music or funky stuff or overdrive. My favorite is distortion and compression, because the rhythm playing with palm muted stuff is just so much better with this thing here. It just has so much more oomph. Check it out. Awesome, right? So as you can see, compressors are a really helpful tool. Tons of people are using them for good reason. For the longest time I've used my Boss CS3 here. It's a pretty nice compressor. Doesn't cost a whole lot. You don't have to spend a fortune for that. But what sets this apart from this here, this is my number one. This is the second one I ever tried, but this is my number one now. It has a blend control. And with that you can choose whether you want full-on compression or you want to mix it with your clean signal or your original signal. So your dry signal, that's the word I was looking for. So your dry signal can be mixed with the compression here, which is very nice. This one doesn't have this function, so that's the way to go. And as I talked about this, I'm just realizing that I didn't even talk about the controls of this pedal like I normally do in my videos. So that's because they are so simple and easy to use that it's basically not necessary. So we got sustain, tone, attack, volume and blend. Sustain controls how long you can hold a note. Tone, pretty self-explanatory, controls the overall high end of your signal, depending on your taste. Attack controls when the compression kicks in. Volume, self-explanatory, and the blend control, I already talked about that, so you can basically decide whether you want a full compressed signal or you want to mix some of your dry signal to the compression signal. Don't forget, it's built like a tank, has a very cool color. I used to have a bike when I was a kid with the exact same sparkling blue, very nice, and comes with a bunch of cool stuff, you know? A weird little bag that I'm never going to use, some stickers and the manual that I'm never going to read. So, is the Wampler EGO Compressor worth trying? Absolutely yes sir, just try it, you won't regret it, no matter what kind of music you play. This little guy here will help you sound even better. It's not very cheap though, you know, it's a made in USA pedal built like a tank and everything. If you just want to try compression in general, I would say just go with a Boss. Awesome pedal, I got this used for 40 bucks or something like that a couple of years ago. But this is some pro level shit, and this will stay on my board for like ever. Very nice. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know down in the comments below what is your favorite compressor pedal and what kind of music are you playing with this. Until then, I'm out of here. Take care.